Fyodor Dostoevsky's The Idiot, first published in 1869, remains a cornerstone of Russian literature, encapsulating complex themes of innocence, morality, and societal decay. Dostoevsky, a master of psychological and philosophical exploration, delves into the human condition through his protagonist, Prince Myshkin. The novel juxtaposes Myshkin's pure idealism against a backdrop of societal corruption, exploring the tensions between idealism and the harsh realities of human nature. This video examines how Dostoevsky uses the character of Myshkin to critique societal values and explore profound themes of human morality and compassion. Prince Myshkin, the novel's protagonist, is often perceived as a Christ-like figure due to his inherent goodness, moral purity, and empathetic nature. His epilepsy, a central aspect of his character, functions both as a literal condition and a metaphor for his detachment from societal norms. Myshkin's epilepsy is depicted as a source of spiritual insight, rendering him a vessel for deeper understanding and compassion. However, it also isolates him from the rational and practical concerns of the world, highlighting his vulnerability. Myshkin's interactions with other characters reveal the depth of his idealism and the conflicts it generates. His attempt to act selflessly often leads to misunderstandings and exploitation. For instance, his engagement to Nastasia Filipovna, motivated by a desire to save her from her troubled life, is misinterpreted by others and ultimately fails. His inability to navigate the complexities of social dynamics and his tendency to reveal his true thoughts candidly make him appear naive, leading to his marginalization. Myshkin's character thus embodies the struggle between pure moral vision and the corrupt world that resists such idealism. Nastasia Filipovna is one of the most complex characters in The Idiot, representing the novel's moral and emotional turbulence. Her beauty and tragic past make her a figure of fascination and sympathy. However, her life is marked by scandal and self-destructiveness, reflecting her inner turmoil and societal rejection. Nastasia's character is pivotal in demonstrating the impact of Myshkin's idealism. Initially, she resists his attempts to help her, seeing him as futile and misplaced. Her ultimate fate, which culminates in her tragic death, symbolizes the failure of Myshkin's idealism to effect lasting change in a morally compromised world. Nastasia's relationships with Myshkin and Rogozhin are central to her character's development. Her attraction to Myshkin's purity contrasts with her tumultuous involvement with Rogozhin, whose obsessive love represents the destructive side of human passion. Nastasia's tragic end serves as a commentary on the impossibility of reconciling her chaotic existence with the idealism represented by Myshkin. Parfen Rogozhin's character is a study in obsessive love and moral ambiguity. His intense and often violent passion for Nastasia Filipovna contrasts sharply with Myshkin's serene idealism. Rogozhin's character is driven by a desire for control and possession, reflecting a darker side of human nature. His actions, including his eventual murder of Nastasia, underscore the destructive potential of unchecked emotions and the moral decay of society. Rogozhin's relationship with Myshkin highlights the novel's exploration of different approaches to love and morality. While Myshkin's love is characterized by compassion and selflessness, Rogozhin's love is possessive and ultimately destructive. This juxtaposition emphasizes the novel's critique of societal values that prioritize material and emotional excess over genuine moral integrity. Aglaya Apanchin, the daughter of the wealthy Apanchin family, represents the conflict between societal expectations and personal desires. Her initial attraction to Myshkin's idealism and her subsequent disillusionment reflect the influence of societal pressures on individual choices. Aglaya's character evolves from being drawn to Myshkin's purity to becoming increasingly aware of the impracticality of his vision in a corrupt society. Her ultimate rejection of Myshkin and her eventual marriage to another suitor illustrate the difficulty of maintaining personal integrity and idealism amidst societal expectations. Aglaya's choices underscore the theme of societal corruption and its impact on personal relationships, highlighting the challenges faced by individuals who seek to navigate between personal desires and societal norms. The central theme of The Idiot is the tension between innocence and societal corruption. Prince Myshkin's character embodies a form of idealism that stands in stark contrast to the moral decay and superficiality of the society around him. His unblemished compassion and moral vision are continually tested by the harsh realities of human behavior. Dostoevsky uses Myshkin's interactions with other characters to expose the gap between theoretical morality and practical human behavior. Myshkin's idealism challenges societal norms and exposes the flaws and contradictions within them. His failure to effect meaningful change in the lives of those around him highlights the difficulty of maintaining purity and compassion in a world driven by materialism and self-interest. The novel's exploration of idealism serves as a critique of the limitations and challenges inherent in striving for moral integrity amidst a corrupt society. Dostoevsky's portrayal of societal corruption in The Idiot is a scathing critique of the moral and spiritual decay of 19th-century Russian society. The novel depicts a society driven by materialism, social ambition, and moral compromise, which stands in sharp contrast to Myshkin's idealism. Characters in the novel are often motivated by personal gain, ambition, or emotional excess, reflecting the broader societal values of the time. The novel's depiction of societal corruption is not limited to individual characters but extends to the social structures and institutions that perpetuate moral decay. Dostoevsky's critique highlights the ways in which societal norms and expectations shape individual behavior and contribute to the moral compromise and ethical dilemmas faced by characters. The theme of madness in The Idiot is closely tied to Myshkin's character and his experiences. Dostoevsky explores the fine line between sanity and madness through Myshkin's epilepsy and his interactions with other characters. Myshkin's mental condition is both a source of insight and a barrier to his acceptance by others. His seizures are depicted as moments of spiritual revelation, suggesting a deeper connection to a higher understanding of human nature and morality. The novel raises questions about the nature of sanity and the societal perceptions of mental illness. Myshkin's experiences reflect the challenges faced by individuals who are perceived as different or unconventional in a society that values conformity and rationality. Dostoevsky's portrayal of madness serves to highlight the complexities of human psychology and the difficulties of navigating a world that often fails to accommodate deviation from normative standards. The theme of redemption through suffering is a recurring motif in The Idiot. Characters in the novel seek redemption through various means, often involving profound personal suffering. Myshkin's own suffering, both physical and emotional, is presented as a form of atonement and a pathway to spiritual enlightenment. His experiences of pain and suffering are depicted as opportunities for personal growth and moral insight. Dostoevsky's exploration of redemption through suffering suggests that true moral and spiritual renewal often requires a deep confrontation with one's own failings and the trials of life. The novel's portrayal of suffering highlights the complexities of achieving redemption and the role of personal sacrifice in the quest for moral integrity. Dostoevsky employs religious and Christ-like imagery throughout The Idiot to underscore Myshkin's role as a symbol of moral purity and divine compassion. Myshkin's character is frequently associated with religious symbols, such as his epileptic seizures, which are depicted as moments of spiritual revelation. This imagery serves to emphasize the contrast between Myshkin's idealism and the secular, often cynical worldview of the society around him. The religious symbolism in the novel also highlights the theme of spiritual redemption and the possibility of achieving moral enlightenment through suffering. Dostoevsky uses these symbols to explore the relationship between divine compassion and human morality, reinforcing the novel's critique of societal values and the challenges of maintaining purity in a corrupt world. Dostoevsky employs contrasts and juxtapositions to emphasize thematic concerns and character differences. The stark contrasts between Myshkin's innocence and the moral corruption of other characters serve to highlight the novel's central themes of idealism and societal decay. The juxtaposition of Myshkin's purity with the moral failings of other characters underscores the novel's critique of societal norms and the difficulties of maintaining personal integrity amidst moral compromise. The novel also uses contrasts between characters' actions and motivations to explore the complexities of human nature and the impact of societal values on individual behavior. These juxtapositions enhance the reader's understanding of the novel's themes and contribute to the development of its central ideas. Key scenes and events in The Idiot carry significant symbolic weight and contribute to the development of the novel's themes. For example, Myshkin's public outbursts and his interactions with other characters are laden with symbolic meaning. His epileptic seizures, in particular, are depicted as moments of spiritual insight and revelation, reinforcing the novel's exploration of the relationship between suffering, redemption, and moral purity. Other symbolic actions and events in The Idiot further enrich the novel's thematic depth. For instance, the scene in which Myshkin is publicly humiliated at the party hosted by the Apanchins serves as a critical moment that encapsulates the novel's exploration of social alienation and the consequences of moral idealism. Myshkin's inability to conform to social expectations and his frankness in addressing the character flaws of those around him highlight his isolation and the societal rejection of his ideals. The climactic scene of Nastasia Filipovna's murder at the hands of Rogozhin is another pivotal moment laden with symbolism. This tragic event symbolizes the ultimate failure of Myshkin's idealism to redeem those who are ensnared in the web of societal corruption and emotional excess. It underscores the destructive potential of unchecked passion and the limitations of individual efforts to effect moral change in a deeply flawed society. Dostoevsky's use of first-person narration and psychological depth in The Idiot is instrumental in conveying the complexities of his characters and themes. The novel's narrative style, characterized by a deep psychological focus, allows readers to gain intimate access to Myshkin's inner world, as well as the thoughts and motivations of other characters. This narrative approach enhances the reader's understanding of the novel's exploration of moral and existential questions. Through Myshkin's internal monologues and dialogues, Dostoevsky delves into the psychological nuances of his protagonist and the other characters. This technique reveals the internal conflicts and moral dilemmas faced by individuals in a corrupt society. The detailed psychological portraits contribute to the novel's exploration of themes such as innocence, madness, and redemption, and provide insight into the characters' motivations and actions. Dialogue and monologue play a crucial role in The Idiot, facilitating the exploration of philosophical and moral themes. The characters' conversations often serve as a medium for Dostoevsky to present different viewpoints on morality, society, and human nature. For example, Myshkin's dialogues with characters like Rogozhin and Aglaia are central to the novel's examination of the tension between idealism and societal corruption. Monologues, particularly those delivered by Myshkin, offer a profound insight into the novel's philosophical concerns. Myshkin's reflections on suffering, compassion, and the nature of human existence provide a window into his idealistic worldview and the moral principles that guide his actions. These monologues contribute to the novel's thematic depth and highlight the central philosophical debates that underpin the narrative. The Idiot is a profound exploration of the conflict between innocence and societal corruption, embodied in the character of Prince Myshkin. Dostoevsky's portrayal of Myshkin's idealism and the moral decay of the society around him offers a critical reflection on human compassion, morality, and the quest for redemption. Through intricate character development, rich symbolism, and a nuanced narrative style, Dostoevsky examines the complexities of human nature and the challenges of maintaining moral integrity in a corrupt world. The novel's exploration of themes such as innocence, societal corruption, madness, and redemption underscores its enduring relevance and its capacity to provoke thought about the nature of human morality. Myshkin's character, with his Christ-like purity and idealism, serves as a powerful symbol of the struggle to uphold moral values amidst a society that often resists such ideals. Dostoevsky's The Idiot continues to resonate with readers, offering a timeless meditation on the paradoxes of innocence and the complexities of the human condition.